Whether you're watching this live or the recorded playback, please take a second to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming content. We are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think... I don't remember where we left off, actually. But I'm having a hell of a time saving thumbnails because, well, unfortunately, Disney Dreamlight Valley is coming up with an error, so there will probably be no thumbnail for a little while for this until I find another way to do that. So, with that in mind, we're just going to jump right into playing. We have some star path duties to do, and why is my phone blowing up? It's always when I start my stream. Alright, sorry. It's my child. She is with my mom, having a sleepover. Alright. It should be fine. Okay. So we're just going to jump right on into it. Like I said, it's actually been a little while since I've streamed, I think, anything, now that I'm thinking about it, because I've been so busy. So, it's good to be back. The fuck is up with you? As you can see, I got the Inside Out characters, and also Aurora. Despite not having time to stream, I have been playing a little bit here and there. So we have a few characters to level up and quests to do, and also I believe I still have a bunch of duties for this event. This... Alright. That'll unlock soon. And I still have all this to do. I don't know how many... I have 11 more rewards to unlock before I can unlock the bonus rewards. So maybe we'll do some of that too today. We'll see what we have time for. But let's go talk to Goofy since he's right over here. Oh, let me turn this down. My bad. Usually do that. There we go. Goofy, you don't seem to be doing so great. How are you? Are you okay? Gosh, I'm not sure what's wrong. I just don't have the energy to do much of anything right now. That sounds sad. It sure is. I don't even want to go fishing. You were literally just fishing. What? Seriously, something strange is definitely happening here. Well, hope you find that spark again. We just need to make a plan. Okay, well, I'll wait for you here. So long. Alright, you do that. So now I just got to talk to Donald. While we're here, though, let me get rid of these. I also actually got to go to Moana's boat and cash in on her fishies. I've been spending quite a bit of coins at Scrooge's store because the last, 2 weeks they actually had some good stuff that I haven't gotten. And of course I had to waste a bunch of money. So let's do that. We'll sell these real quick to free up my inventory, and then we'll go talk to Donald. And it looks like I also need to eat something. So we're gonna eat these. I'm gonna sell all this stuff because I don't think I need it. My companions have been picking up flowers left and right, and it's driving me nuts. But I have to level up the companions as well. What a pain in the ass. Alright. I'm gonna keep those because I actually need those for crafting. Get rid of everything else because I don't think I need anything else. Do I need kingfish? I don't know if I need kingfish. I'll hold on to the kingfish for now. No! Oh my god, I don't believe I just did that. Literally hit the wrong button. Losing my mind. Let's do all this again. Alright. Is that everything? Yes. Oh, wait. I am going to give that as a gift. And hopefully... Is she actually out and about? She's not. I'll have to go to... Alright, let's go talk to Donald, because he's right over here anyway. So we'll get that out of the way. Aw, sigh. Donald, is everything alright? You can tell us. No, I mean, yes, I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. Are you hiding something? It almost looks like you're trying to bottle up your feelings. And I gotta say, that's not really like you. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like myself. Open up, Donald. What do you feel like? I guess I feel stuck. Maybe Joy and I can help. Yes, we'll find a way to unstick you. We promise. We'll brainstorm some ideas and come back to you. Just hang tight. Personally, I don't really care for the Inside Out characters, but mostly because I've actually... Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. I've actually never seen the movie, so I can't say for sure if I would like it or not, but... I think that they just could have added, like, more traditional Disney characters, you know, from back when I was a child. We still don't have Pocahontas, and we're getting Snow White, though, so that's a plus. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think that they could have even added, like, Cruella and whatever. Let's talk to Joy. Another thing I don't like about this is it seems to kind of take a minute for this broad to talk. I can't believe everyone who played Capture the Sun is so sad. I wanted to bring everyone together and inspire more fun dreams for Riley. This is a disaster. I don't think it's about the game, Joy. There's definitely something sad in the air. I think we need to focus on helping those affected right now. That could help us figure out exactly what's going on. Love that take charge attitude, Madison. Donald seemed to have some bottled up feelings. Let's help him let it all out. How do we do that? Good question. Luckily, I have the answer. We're gonna get Donald to break a few things. That's what anger would want to do. Not what I was expecting you to say, but I love it. Let's talk to Donald and help him let loose a little bit. Alright, so now we gotta go back to... Where the fuck did he go? God damn it. Well, he's not in his house, but I guess I gotta go in his house. Oh, he's down here, but clearly he's telling me to go in his house.
Hey, you never know what you can do until you try, right?
Alright, I don't know why Pan is here, but... Okay, Donald, we think what you need to get is a little destructive. How does that sound? What do you mean by that? You need to let out all those bottled feelings out by breaking some furniture. Holding them inside is only going to make you feel worse. It might sound strange, but sometimes letting loose can really help. Plus, this is a dream production set, right? We can build new props. That's right. Everything broken can be replaced. That does sound like it might make me feel better. Okay, Madison, let's do it. Alright. Have at it. Alright, just face planting on the floor. That's fine too. Oh, I get to break things? I thought Donald was breaking things. Alright. This bookcase, this bookcase. Alright, hopefully that made you feel better. I thought this would cheer me up, but I'm still just as down as ever. Well, you're not the one who did it. I did. Really? I thought for sure that would work. Thanks for trying. Joy and I are going to help Merlin with the Dreamlight Library. We'll keep thinking of ways to cheer you up, too. So, that's great. Visit the Dreamlight Library. Let's go over here.
Whee! Training in the
No, I didn't want to talk to Merlin. Sorry, Merlin. Ooh, what is this? What is happening over here? Oh, okay. Alright. Clean up the spider webs around Dreamlight. This... Nope, I just... Alright. Around Dreamlight Library. Oh, got the potion. Got the potion. Got the potion. Put the 4 bottles on the shelves. I gotcha. Alright, am I missing one? I think that was only 3. Oh, they're over there. Alright. Okay.
What kind of lunch do we have today? Hello.
Hi Merlin, Joy and I cleaned up your library. We thought that might cheer you up a bit. You did? Well, I certainly do appreciate the assistance, and yet you still look sad. I suppose that this is just deeper than an unorganized library. Z, welcome on in. How are you? It's been a bit. You guys definitely check out Z. They stream as well. Drop them a follow. Check them out next time they are live. Also, thank you so much for the resub. Let me give you another shout out here. Typed out shout out. How's everything? School started, I'm assuming. Alright. That actually startled me a little bit. I was not expecting you. I worry that that might be the case. Joy and I are going to talk to Penelope next and see what we can help her through. Though I suspect it won't be simple. We're going to find a way to fix this, Merlin. Alright, let's go. Things are going alright. School didn't start, but not teaching. School did start, but not teaching this semester. Why? Are you taking a break? Were you a substitute? Maybe, is that why? I can't remember if you were like a regular teacher or if you were subbing. My memory escapes me. That happens quite often. Alright. Leveling up companions. Primary teacher, but I had a health crisis over the summer. My classes got canceled, then reinstated when I... Oh my goodness. I hope it's nothing... Well, I guess a health crisis would be very serious. That was a stupid thing for me to almost say. But hopefully you are doing okay now. I really have to learn to, like, think before I open my mouth. Like, that was stupid. Like, oh, I hope it was nothing serious. No, medicine, that is absolutely what crisis means. It means fucking serious. Dumb. Dumb. But they didn't... I missed that. Hold on. But they didn't enroll after being restored. So I catch a little break. Well, that sounds good then. I am doing much better now. Bounce back surprisingly quickly. Well, I'm glad to hear that at least. That makes me also feel a lot better about what the dumb shit that I just said. But yeah, no, I'm glad that you're doing okay. It's funny, I was actually thinking about you. When was my last stream? My last stream was like 2 weeks ago. Or a week and a half ago, something like that. And afterwards I was like, you know, I haven't heard from Z in a while. I wonder if they're okay. Where the fuck is Vanellope? There you are. Giving me the slip. I also have to find the dark one and give her a gift. So let me go and do that because it looks like they are in here and they are very elusive. There you are. Alright. I guess we're going to have to get you the best fish ever too. let's see. Carp. That's what I had to give you. There you go. And I will also make you the best fish ever. Perhaps, if I have the ingredients. Also, you guys, Nightbot promoted my vlog channel, so if you were ever curious to know what my life is like outside of game streaming, be sure to check that out. I upload every Monday night at 8:15, so if that interests you, the link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Now back to our game. Did I pass it? It should have been under the, right? Or maybe it's under B. Best fish. Ah, I thought it was the best fish ever. It is not. Alright, it looks like I got all the ingredients. So that's good. Oh my god, I'm running low on cumin. I think that's cumin. Alright. Let's go give her the best fish ever. It's the best fish ever. There you go. Well, I mean, you order it. She goes, is this for me? Wow. Well, you did order it. It is a restaurant. Alright. Vanellope. Where'd this chick go? Really? Pain in my ass. Get over here. What do you want now? Alright, brat. No need to be rude. I'm sorry, Madison. I just feel so blah. You know, like, I'm in the last place in life. Well, been there. That's why we're here. You want to help? We want to help, and I have a pretty brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. Wait, you do? You bet. Vanellope, you said that you lost your sweet tooth, right? Well, what if we help you get it back? One time when Riley was feeling upset, Mom and Dad took us out for ice cream. It was great. I'm not feeling too optimistic, but I'll try anything to feel better right now. Remy gave me this old recipe that sounds pretty delicious. Maybe that'll work. Sounds like a challenge. I'll cook a joyful meal to help you feel better. Great. Alright. What do we got? A joyful meal, huh? That's literally what it's called. Oh, that's actually really cute. Alright, let's go make that. That looks fun. Let's go make that for Vanellope.
Have you ever heard of yours?
Alright. Cook some flapjacks on the grill here. Alright. Pancakes. Alright. Don't you go anywhere. She's always on the move. Always making me chase her. There you go.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, Vanellope. We cooked this very special, joyful meal just for you. So what do you think? Do you feel better? Sorry, chums, but this just ain't doing it for me. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but I still feel... how do you put it? Sad? Exactly. And a bunch of other bad feelings, too. Okay. We are not out of ideas. You hang in there, Vanellope. Madison and I have one more person to check in on. Once we talk to Goofy and try to help him, I know we'll have a better idea of what's going on.
My best friend Ralph is a knucklehead.
Jesus Christ, this has me running all over talking to everybody. Alright. Talk to Goofy. Are you coming this... No, you're just gonna stay there? Alright. Well, I guess I'm coming to you then. Hi, Goofy. How are you feeling? Any better yet? Afraid not, Madison. Feels like I could fill a fishing pond with my ho-hums. And I wouldn't even want to fish in it. Aw, Goofy. I hate to see you like this. Gosh, I'm sorry that I'm feeling bad is making you feel bad. Don't apologize. I know it's not your fault. This magic funk has hit a bunch of villagers hard. I have an idea, Goofy. What if we made you a brand new fishing rod? Maybe that'll spark something. Aw, you two are real sweet to me. I don't deserve friends like you. Yeah, of course, since you always charge me an arm and a leg for all your seeds and vegetables. Of course you do. I'll craft a shiny new fishing rod just for you, Goofy. Alright. Using all the materials. See what this is gonna cost me to make a fishing rod. Alright, well, I guess that's not terrible. Absolutely could be worse. Therapist Joy. Oh my god. Having the Inside Out characters interact with other folks is pretty neat. I was just saying before you got here, I'm not crazy about it. Again, I've never also seen the movie. Maybe if I saw the movie, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's great. But I've never seen the movie, so I'm like, I know nothing about these characters. And I'm like, you couldn't have added, like, Cruella or, like, I don't know, characters that I know. Pocahontas. Let's see, who else? I'm sure there's Cinderella. Or even, like, Lady and the Tramp. Bambi. Tarzan. Hell, they didn't even add Hercules yet. They added Hades, but whatever, you know, gotta diversify, I guess. So I shouldn't complain. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, let's bring his rod to him. Over here. I might move these buildings. This is actually becoming quite the hassle. I ain't liking this at all. I was trying to kind of make it all, like, consolidated, and I'm not feeling what I did over here at all.
Hi there, pal.
Wow, thanks, Madison. This shiny new fishing rod is swell. Do you feel happy again? Let me see. Not really, but I sure do appreciate the thought. Well, you are very ungrateful, Goofy. Maybe we need to test the rod out. We can go fishing together. You know, come to think of it, I saw some interesting fish in the peaceful meadow the other day. I still don't feel much like fishing, but maybe if we do it together, it'll cheer me up. Great idea. Let's go fishing in the pond in the peaceful meadow. I want to go fishing. It's the bane of my existence. I hate fishing in this game. Make me fish all the time. Hopefully this is the interesting fish he was talking about. He's not even fishing! Liar. Is that your interesting fish? That doesn't look fish like, I guess it wasn't. Hopefully they'll, Jesus Christ, my chat is going. Hopefully they'll keep the crossover thing going with the other characters, but yeah, they basically just live in people's heads and manage one emotion each. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's I kind of had, like, I had an idea. That's kind of the gist of it, because they keep talking about, like, Riley, and I was like, if one is called Joy and one is called Sadness, like, the Sadness is what gave it away, because I was like, because Joy could be, like a name, and then, like, obviously nobody calls anybody Sadness, so I'm like, and then they just reference, like, anger or whatever, angry or something, I don't know. Anyway, I kind of put it together a little bit, but either way, obviously, if you don't know the characters, you're just kind of like, alright, I'm just kind of doing quests for characters I don't really care about. And I'm also not really crazy about the rewards that they're giving for these characters either, but maybe I'll use them eventually. I don't like to complain just because I really do like this game, but there's, like, characters I am absolutely, like, waiting for. And with the new DLC coming, we're getting Snow White, Tinkerbell, and Maximus have been confirmed, but we're supposed to get a villain, and that is unconfirmed. And then there's also, I guess, one more character that's not confirmed. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I was supposed to be fishing. Well, we're both supposed to be fishing, Goofy, but I don't see you fishing. Alright, I saw an orange spot over here, so maybe we're going to try over here. It also says in the large pond. I didn't read that. I just read that now, so that would make sense. That is not a fish. You found plush bear thread. Okay, bring to Merlin. Where the fuck is Merlin? Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody's always running away from me. Like I'm not the ruler of the valley. I gotta go catch up with him. Look, he's fishing. Alright.
Oh, hello.
Merlin, I found another part of the plush bear. This time, it's a plush bear thread. Let me see. Oh my, the magic emanating from this is extremely powerful. It's almost as if the bear has a great sadness imbued in it. Why are there parts all over the valley? I wish I had the answers, Madison. Merlin, what do you do around here? You never have the answers. The strange sadness you and the other villagers have been feeling could that be because of this bear? There you go. Jesus. That certainly seems possible. I wonder if there are more bear parts around the valley then. I would certainly keep your eyes open for them, Madison. I suspect we haven't found the last of this bear. Okay.
Never forget.
What now? Talk to Joy about... Where's Joy? Joy is no longer near me. We were hanging out. Jesus. Everybody's just not where I need them to be. Take your sweet ass time another time, Joy. Madison, I'm so glad to see you. I have some great news. Well, I have some weird news. You go first. I went to check on all the gloomy villagers, and everyone says that they're starting to feel normal again. I guess we did something right after all. That's great. I know, so all's well that ends well, right? Yes, though I should mention I found this plush bear thread while fishing with Goofy. You found another piece of the plush bear? Where are all these things coming from? Is the props department leaving them all over the place? I think this is more serious. Merlin confirmed there is a great sad magic coming from it. Magic that seems to be the thing here, huh? So, the bear somehow caused everyone to feel sad. Maybe, and I feel a connection to this bear too. I don't know why. We need to know more, Joy. Well, I'll keep a lookout for the plush bear parts. Thanks for helping me make everyone feel better. I need to head back to the remote headquarters for some time at the console. Alright. So now I just got more crap cluttering up my inventory. Why did I go here? I did not mean to go there. I was going... Where was I going? To get rid of the flowers that are in my inventory. Alright, well, I guess we'll just hang out with them until the next quest. Did I give you... I'm pretty sure I gave you all that stuff already. I gave everybody their gifts. Alright, now we have to harvest Wally's garden, because I did not do that today, and I need to make a ton of monies. Got real dark over here. Should probably put up some lights at some point. I honestly, that's one thing that irks me too about this. I want just one giant, like, stop for, like, a farm, you know? I don't like having to go from realm to collect things off the trees and the bushes. It's great that they added more of Wally's garden around, like in the DLCs and everything, but I would really just like a one-stop shop for all of my farming needs. But until they allow you to move bushes and everything into one area, that is just a pipe dream. I think I still need asparagus. I don't remember. Do I need asparagus? I'll hold on to it. I could always sell it later. Alright, and I think I need the rest of this too to stock up on. Alright, let's go and drop that off into my treehouse. Hell's this? It's a thank you, isn't it? I'm so relieved we helped everyone feel better after losing capture the sun. Funny that they all got better after you finished up more of that plush bear with Goofy, huh? Maybe it took a little while for our acts of kindness to sink in. Talk to you soon. Your pal, Joy. Alright, just ignore the ugliness that is, like, my house right now. I am in the process of revamping it. It just looks hideous, and I hate it. Oh, I have plenty of asparagus. Okay. And then we'll just go to my greenhouse real quick. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I revamped my greenhouse. I'm not sure if you guys remember what it looked like before I revamped it, but I'm pretty proud of this. Like, look at this. It looks very classy. Alright, let's throw this in there. And we'll go to Eternity Island. We'll go to the promenade first and get all the stuff I need here. You guys know how much I love Eternity Isle. That's why I banished Gaston over here, because he sucks. Alright, so we will harvest Wally's garden, sell whatever I don't need. And then we'll go over to Moana's boat and do the same thing. Oh my god, we're already a half hour into the stream. I swear, I play this game sometimes and I'm just like, how has 45 minutes already passed? How has an hour passed? How has 30 minutes passed? Like, it doesn't seem like that much time goes by. What gems? Purple gems. I need to collect purple gems. Alright, let's go and get fish down at the dock. Again, ignore the ugliness that is this island. I really just don't have much inspiration on how to fix this. Let's go to my marketplace. I am actually really happy with how this kind of came about. So I did do a pretty decent job decorating all this. I'm just mad that my camels don't spit all the time. I have to turn them all on if I want them to spit all over the place. There you go. Look at that. Yep. Alright. We'll take some of this. Absolutely am getting low on this stuff. I'm actually kind of glad that they did the stall situation. As much as I would have, like I said, like a one-stop shop for everything, like the stalls, and I'd honestly really just be happy if I could just move all the bushes and trees into like one area, and then we just have the stalls where the stalls are. Do I have grapes? I don't know if I have grapes, but I know I have beans. I know I have that. Now I have these. Get rid of those. That. I don't know if I have flute root. So I'll hold on to those. I'm not sure if I have melons either. I'm pretty sure I got cabbage. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I have all the regular fish. I think I'm just running low on the special fish. Alright. I also recently started kind of putting together a little like palace area for Jasmine and Aladdin. So I'll show you guys that too. Ooh, look at that cake. And grab that. Sometimes I just buy meals to try and like remember that I gotta like cook them. So I'll get that in there, and then I'll have to get the recipe for those after. So yeah, so this is what I did for Aladdin and Jasmine so far. I have a lot to craft, as you could see. I want to craft a fence that goes all the way down. Oops. But it's coming along. It's coming along. I just wanted them to have like a bigger palace area because they gave them this tiny little like house there, and it's like, come on. You got Jafar up there who has a freaking ginormous palace, and then they give Jasmine and Aladdin that little house, so I had to kind of do something for them. Alright, let's go to the Vale. We'll go to Teapot Falls and dump out all my stuff. Marty, what are you doing? Gotta empty out my inventory real quick, and then we'll do the same thing that we did over there. Maybe, if this loads. Alright, let me pet my companions first. Oh. Had a rabbit. Where's my rabbit? There he is. Alright. Gotta level up those companions. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, transfer. And alright, I got 50 of those. Go to my craft room. Alright. Alright, somebody's flying down my road here. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was pretty scary. Alright, let's go and drop this in my vault. And I think I can sell everything else, which is nice. Alright, let's go over to... Where's Moana's boat? No, we're actually going to go over to Mount Olympus. This is actually like my designated farm area that I've said was just going to be not necessarily a one-stop shop, but I mean everything that you could possibly grow grows here. If I could move all the trees and bushes here, I'd be pretty stoked, but for what it's worth, like, I'm pretty happy with how that's been coming along. Just get this. All of that. And then I'm also gonna run up here. I put the greenhouse up here because I felt like this was a nice little... I'm gonna actually decorate up here too. Put some more flowers and whatnot up here. So I actually like that this has a nice little pathway and, you know, all that. Alright, so let's go and sell some stuff real quick, and then I'll go and harvest Wally's garden. But I'm pretty pleased with, like, the job I've done in the Vale. It's really the only area that I kind of really dedicated my time to decorating. Mostly just because I really like how it looks. I don't need any of these. I'll take the flowers because I could use the flowers. And then we'll sell this. And this. And this. Alright. I'm making off pretty good profit-wise. I need these to create the marble fence. Oh, I have to show you guys my little wine vineyard. Like, this is like my winery. I'm pretty pleased with how this has come together. I haven't decorated any other rooms in here yet, but like, look how nice this came out. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. This came out really, really nice. I have to get another curtain for the middle there. Do I have another curtain now that I think about it? I don't. Alright, I'm gonna have to buy another one. But yeah, no, that came out really nice. Pretty proud of myself for that one. And then I got Aurora's house over here, Merida's house there, and I got a little farm going on over here. We got Wally's garden right here, and then I got some animals, animal pals. I already did that one. That one's level 5. And then we'll just have more animals over here at some point. But I got a nice little barn going on. Like, I'm really pleased with how this area turned out. Obviously, this was Al's toy barn, but I try to hide that. I probably could put some, like, trees and stuff over here. I just haven't gotten that far. Hide the fact that it's not a real barn. One thing I actually did notice, so some of the houses actually have back doors. This one doesn't. And I was stunned to realize that because I was like, ah, damn, I thought I could use it as a back door because I was going to decorate the inside as, like, an actual barn. But, you know, no such luck there. And then I also decorated over here. I kind of spruced up Hades' domain. Put some castle walls around it to make it look like it was like just decaying and falling apart, you know. But he's got a nice little setup going on. I figured this was the best place for him because in the background there's that big statue of Hades. So I'm like, this has to be his area. He seems pleased with it, so, you know, that keeps him in line. And then I also... I kind of spruced up this area a bit. I ended up finally making enough flooring for this area. This is supposed to be like Maleficent's castle before it got, like, you know, stuck in the beanstalk up there. So it's like remnants of, like, her stuff. You know. Little things here and there. And then I got this whole like maze going on where there's this cute little marketplace. It's not really much of a marketplace because, you know, like, there's only that. And it's just a lot of like seating. It's supposed to be like a little like courtyard marketplace outside of castle, whatever, doesn't matter. I might actually end up moving all that eventually anyway and doing something else with it. Well, let's go back to my house. I actually even moved a lot of this stuff. I made like a little Mad Hatter tea area with a little tea house there. Just got a lot of little like things to kind of pop in and do. Nice little garden area. Through Alice's house over here with Dinah. Oh my god, where's Dinah? Oh, you know what? I think I paired her with Alice, so she's probably just hanging out with Alice. That's fine. She can hang out with Alice. And then I got this going on, and of course I have to have the Cheshire Cat near me because, you know, it's Wonderland, and this cat makes me happy. What did I come in here for? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to go in my greenhouse. Alright, and we're gonna go and throw some of this food in my kitchen and then sell whatever we don't need. Got about 12 minutes left. Transfer, transfer, transfer. And this one. Oh wow, I actually needed all of that? Alright, cool. Go. And then we just sell the rest. I don't think I need anything else in here, right? I also started kind of sprucing up the wild woods over here, making this like a whole arcade slash like entertainment area. We got the drive-in movie theater over there. I'll go over there in a minute, but I got this whole park going on right now. I need more rides, but they haven't released any of the rides that I want. Like right now I'm waiting on Slinky, the Slinky ride, to appear in the shop again. I missed it the first time around, and ever since then they haven't really released any rides that I was crazy about.
This valley is the most amazing place I've ever seen.
But yeah, it's coming along, so I think I'll probably put the Slinky ride here if it'll fit. And then, like I said, over here we got the whole like drive-in movie theater going on. It's cute. Nice little gazebo over here that I should probably make a pathway to. But it is really coming together. I'm pretty pleased with how that's coming along. And then I also started decorating down here as well. Tiana's got a nice little outdoor seating area. Everybody seems pretty pleased with my village down here. I often see them sitting on the benches and, you know, complimenting me, telling me how great I did. And then I put Nana over here because, like, you know, she's like a nursery dog, so I thought it would be funny to put her behind the flower shop because, you know, like flower shops are like called nurseries. So she kind of, you know, takes care of plants now instead of kids. I think she likes it better. It's probably less stressful. I also decorated all these. I gotta show you guys. Oh my god, look at this. We had like a whole little like bakery. Take a look at this. Oh, look at this. Actually, that reminds me. Throw that in here. Anytime I find like a new like sweet or something, like I just kind of throw that in here. Go. Look at that. That's cute. Got cakes and, you know, cupcakes, donuts, Got all the things going on here. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out too. And then we have over here, I made a little coffee shop. This is still kind of a work in progress, but it's nearly done. There's a couple more things I want to get to kind of decorate with, but I like how it came out. And then we have the flower shop, which I kind of want to revamp this. I'm not pleased with how it came out, but initially it was supposed to be like, you know, Minnie's flower shop, and so I had to make it all like pink and everything, but I think I'm going to redo it. It's not nearly as nice as I wanted it to be. And then in here, I tried to make like a little spa, you know, like spa thing going on. I gotta get another one of those flower things to put over there. So I just started kind of doing this one. I'm just kind of creating a little spa. Yeah, not much going on in there, as you can see. But it's getting there. The idea is there. I just gotta gotta get it all together. Alright, let's go and drop off. Let's go and sell some stuff. I sort of started decorating over there, but it's not quite ready, so we're just gonna leave that alone for a minute. I think I did. Did I decorate? Mulan's? Not Mulan's. This is supposed to be like a sushi restaurant. So I kind of did like a whole little thing in here. I don't know if I decorated any other rooms though. Oh, I did. Alright, so this was also starting to kind of come together. Look at that. Do I have more of this actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I do. Excellent. Alright, so just that. But I can kind of do that, I think. Right? That'll work. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I like how that looks. Alright, it's getting there. It's coming along. It's not perfect. Not gonna say it's perfect. But it's definitely getting there. I don't have any more windows. I can actually, you know what? I kind of want to make this bigger and get more of these booths. Can we do that? Spend a little bit of extra money? Expand. Hell yeah. Alright, let's expand that. Might as well go big because it looks like it's all the same. So you might as well just make it as big as possible. And then we'll just kind of fix this real quick. Actually, we'll put that over there. I'll do that. We'll do this. I'll have to see how I can maybe try to finagle another one of these in here. I don't know if I'll actually be able to. But we're going to give it a go, because why not, right? And do we want to swap this around? We might want to swap this. You know what? I kind of like how that looks better anyway. Did I move this whole thing over here? You know what? The light is perfect. I'm just going to leave it. And maybe we'll just kind of throw this right there. It's not exactly centered. You know what? Can I swap this? Maybe put that there. Or not. I was hoping I could move the window, because the window is not... You know what? Actually, I probably can. I just have to do, like, some big moves here. Just kind of swap it like that. Maybe move this over here. Just kind of swap it around a little bit. Actually, why don't we put that up there? And then we could just move this over here. Throw that there. I'll just leave that there for right now, because I can't get rid of that. Maybe do that. Alright, it's not the best design, but it's bigger, and maybe I could fit more tables and stuff in here. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. For now. So we got 2 minutes left. Maybe we'll just call it a night here. Well, let me actually sell this stuff. This I still have to get rid of. I emailed Gameloft and they were just like, oh, have you tried restarting it? And I'm like, yeah, I tried restarting the game. That's not the issue. I can't get it off the bridge. Help. And they haven't answered me since. So, we'll see what happens with that. But I'd like to get that out of there. I don't really think I need anything over here. But I did put all the stalls on here because I figured this is where they were best suited. I also wanted to just spruce up the bridge, honestly, because why not? It just looks so bland with like nothing on it. And I didn't just want to do a bunch of benches or anything, so I figured that this was probably the best method. Is just some benches, the stalls, kind of dress it up a little bit. I am annoyed that the stalls don't go back just a hair further, but we'll just have to deal with that. Alright, well, I think that'll pretty much do it for today's stream. Save. We didn't really have too much time to do much else, but at least we got a lot of it done. Why is it? Okay. I was going to say, why is it freezing? Alright, good. Alright, so like I said, this stream probably won't have a thumbnail because every time I do try to take a thumbnail, it tells me that there's an error. So I'm not going to go crazy with it, but anyway. Next time I'll be live is tomorrow. It is Terror Tuesday, so we are going to stream, I think it's Apartment 1408 or something, some horror game. But if you're ever curious as to what I'm streaming and when, the Twitch schedule is always updated, so be sure to check that out. And as always, thanks for watching, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned into the future of entertainment, mattorture.com.